for this show. It's Mark Pires.
I was walking down the road today.
This is the longest running daily show on the planet. 1,460 days in a row. Tonight is the very last day of year 4. At 12 o'clock, in just about 44 minutes, we will officially be into the 5th year in a row of this show. That's something. I don't know if this is impossible for most people. To me, as you guys know, the word impossible does not exist. It's missing an apostrophe and a space. That word is I'm possible, because anything you look at is possible if you determine that you're going to do it. And for me, I did not intend to start a show that would go live every day for the rest of my life, but I started this on December 31st, 2018, and we're still here. That's 1,460 days in a row, 4 years in the books. We're about to play some music for you. In fact, I'm about to release a new song no one's ever heard before. I just finished editing it. It's called Don't Listen to the Man. You want to head to YouTube to watch this one and to listen to it. The lyrics are at the bottom of the screen. These are songs written live in the moment here every single night for the last 4 years. The reason my show is highly suppressed is because if you listen to the lyrics and you see them at the bottom of the screen, you'll see in this one song why you haven't heard of me before. Everything I say is truth. Everything I say is from the universe. And everything I say is for you to open your eyes and be aware of what's really going on. So when you hear Don't Listen to the Man, you're going to want to be on YouTube for that. The link is in the bio, fam and friends. We are here, about to break through 5 years. I can't believe that. 5 freaking years? Every day? I tell you a story saw someone on Facebook maybe 6 months ago. They were like, hey, I'm about to start a 6-day challenge. Wish me luck. And I was like, what's a 63-day challenge? Are they working out, like doing 63 days in a row of cardio or something? No, they're going live for 63 days in a row, and they thought that it was an impossible task. And I was already at like day 900 and change. I was like, what are you... I've been on for 3+ years. What are we talking about? It's not a concern. If you want to do something, you put your head down and do it. But what becomes remarkable is when you're not making money for something and you keep doing it. You know, when you can't break through the wall they've created around you, you're just doing it out of the motions. But for me, this is fire coming out every single night. And you had a full year of face swaps, a full year of different comedies being created live in front of you. And since, I guess it's just been live songwriting almost every single night, we loop and create stuff like this.
Something to die for. Oh, won't you give me more? Hey. So many perfect ways to spend your days. It hit me. Oh, there's something to live for. Yeah. There's something to die for, yeah. There's something to live for, yeah. There's something to die for, yeah. Something to live for.
Matt Zabrowski! How about a woohoo for the New Year's Eve?
Woohoo!
Right? Zabrowski, that was a good one. Was that a New Year's Eve woohoo, or was that like, you're just kind of getting ready for the big one tomorrow, year 5? I know you don't want to, hurt your vocal cords before the big one. Guys, Matt Zabrowski's been with us for 1,460 days in a row, dropping a woohoo on the world. And when you're here and you're getting that woohoo, you're welcome. Look, I also have to apologize for Joanne, because the wheeze also takes us out of the game. You know what I mean? Like, you were in there, you scored 50. And then all of a sudden they wiped them all away. You scored 0. Because of Joanne, the wheeze. So guys, I guess we did it. 4 years in the books. Just showing up is enough to say we've done it. Let's tune this pop up. And then we're going to write something here. Although I really want to play you this new song. So let's see. When we get this number up to about 20, 30, we're going to pop the new song on. It's called Don't Listen to the Man. And I'll tell you what, it is for y'all. The riff is crazy. So, who's out there with me? Say hello. If you have a topic you'd like, you know what? It's New Year's Eve, Mark. You've been live for 1,460 days in a row. I think you could come up with a topic. Right? What are we talking about over here? String. Joanne, you just broke the string with your wheeze. I was here doing it. I guess we're gonna add a bass line since we can't write anything else at the moment with a broken string. We have an acoustic, we may rock that sucker out, but let's see if we can do something here. Let's get the first drum for guitar players out. It's called the beat seat. I invented it. I patented it. If you want one, I'll build one for you. Just go to beatseat.rocks and order it. I'm in the process of building our brother Jim's Solar Jim O'Celli's at the moment. We're gonna do something with this, guys. Oh, it's New Year's Eve, yeah. And the longest running show on earth. Delhi, 4 years in a row. Long form, yes, is what we're doing here, yes. No quitting, ain't ever missing a day, no, no.
there's always a show. The Mark Pires Show. Around the world in 80 seconds. 2022, yeah, we be floating above the clouds, yes. 'Cause nothing makes sense, yeah. It's like a cartoon, yeah, where everything goes wrong. We keep it rolling through the night into the day. No matter what they do to you or me, yeah, we're gonna roll with the punches, yeah. We're going to ride the wave, yeah, on into the shoreline. I don't see no signs, say slow down, no, we're gonna speed up, yeah. Oh, I got 'em in my review, oh yes, all the bad guys. I saw you the whole time, yeah, slipping through all your lies. I'm slipping through this time we're living. Out this time we can't forgive them yet, 'cause they don't even take accountability, yeah. So we're stuck here every night, yeah, we're trying to get to the bottom of it. So join the Mark Pires Show, yeah. 4 years in a row, I've been showing up for you. Oh, we're gonna make a change, don't you know it? Yeah, I'm not gonna let them shut me down, yeah, 'cause we're growing. It's a family that needs to feel the love, yeah. And if you're needing it, you're feeling it, you come on over. There's plenty to go around, yeah. In fact, we're bubbling over. Also, just spread the word. Come on down, yeah. Get a verb or two, yeah. You can feel the groove, yeah. It's the never-ending show. We're gonna go and go and go. Mark Pires Show. Oh, we're going to show every night. You know, there's a group of people that keep on hoping I'm going to miss the night. Yeah, maybe give up and they can get some sleep, 'cause they won't have to stop you from finding the truth. Yeah. But I keep on showing, yeah, I keep on ruining the day, day after day. and I'm fine with it. Hey, 'cause we're here to play, yeah. I won't be bogged down by lies. No, you're taking me out of my mind. Yeah, you get me making decisions that I can't even fathom. If I was level-headed, but I'm not. Yeah, that's plain. Yeah, I know you keep me all inside of my fear-driven mind. As it's over. We keep on going. It's the New Year's show, yeah. We got 2 years in a row. Year 5 for me, talking 2023 tomorrow. Oh, you're gonna be here 'cause you know we're gonna rock it all night. Gonna rock all night into the new year. Maybe, I'm not sure, most likely not. I'm probably going on for like a little in the middle of the day tomorrow. We'll see, like 7 o'clock, something like that. We'll see. Oh, here's the show. We gotta go. Yeah. Tuning in for the first time, or even after a long time, yes, this is how it goes. I start with nothing, we start to build up to something, yeah, aiding all the feelings inside. Start with the bass line, yeah, add the beat seeds, maybe something sweet like a piano or a horn, yeah, and then we're on. Start singing lyrics of what comes to the mind. I don't know what comes to me in this moment we have here. You know what it is? I can't stand the fact that this guitar is a freaking broken string right now. I'd never. You know? Oh, I can't play that guitar no more 'cause we got a broken string on. Anyway, guys, we have something here, but I can't finish it without... I gotta try to tune into this.
other issue we have is that thing's been sitting plugged in for freaking 3 weeks, so there's no 9-volt battery in there that's working anymore. We're gonna try to finish this up on this somehow.
I'll finish the song now, yeah. It's the Mark Pires Show. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. Oh, it's the Mark Pires Show. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. Oh, it's the Mark Pires Show. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. Oh, it's the Mark Pires Show. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. Oh, it's the Mark Pires Show. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. Oh, it's the Mark Pires Show. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. Oh, it's the Mark Pires Show. Don't you know, getting down like we do every night. Yeah, 4 years in a row. Yeah, we do the show every night. We create a song or two. Yeah, we try to make you laugh too. Yeah, all you gotta do is have an open mind. Yeah, open heart, and you can make a difference. Yeah, all you gotta do is spread the word. Yeah, it's the only show that's been here every night. Don't you know? We ain't gonna never quit, no. They can try to keep us down, but we're gonna be there, 'cause there's no way to stop the light, no. Yeah, no matter how long you try to keep it down, it's gonna blow out into the atmosphere. Yeah, take on the imaginations of the world, yeah. It's the Mark Pires Show. Yeah, I've been live every night, don't you know? 1,460 days in a row. 4 years in a row. Starting year 5 tonight, about 21 minutes. Oh, yeah. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. Yeah, come out, enjoy the show. Live in the moment, yeah, we keep on writing. It's the Mark Pires Show. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. Yeah, don't you know I won't ever give up, no matter how much they try to keep us down. We're going to show up. Well, if you can't find me here, I'll jump in a car and go on to the closest mountainside. I'll be there at the top of the year. I'll be singing all of my favorite hits. Oh, live every night for the last 4 years in a row. You know we ain't gonna ever stop this show. Oh, it's the Mark Pires Show. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. Oh, it's the Mark Pires Show. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. Oh, it's the Mark Pires Show. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. live every night for the last 4 years in a row.
Freaking broke a string. But we wrote a new song.
Live every night for the last 4 years in a row.
Man, we just come up with crazy hooks every night.
Oh, it's the Mark Pires show.
Yo, check it out. I'm gonna kick it with you like we do every night. See what and fill up how. Yo, Thistle, gonna getting down with the pistol. Yep, getting down with Pam Swan. You know, gonna getting going. Shit going on, cause I got Joanne in the back and she's wheezing. Yep, like a cat. Yeah, that's what it sounds like with Joanne. All I gotta do is this. It's the loudest thing in the room. Yeah, zoom, zoom, like a freaking 2-ton truck. It's Joanne wheezing it up. Oh, Barella in the house. Thank you, my friend. Let's see if I can get some improv freestyle. Everything's freestyle and improv here, but I'm going to look at what's going on in the chat. We're going to do something different here for the 1,460th day in a row. We're doing a little what's going on in the chat rapperoo situation. Oh, yep, Pamela Swan says woohoo. Yep, I see Stacey Michaels too. Yep, she says drag. I know what's in the bag. Yep, and Jenna Wing. I see Trish Killian. I can't read it. It's too quick. The genuine gentleman, yep, Walton, you know what talking about him. Yep, yeah, Walton Thistle, I got Andrea O'Neill. Yeah, gotta thank you from the bottom of my heart for your donation before the show. Yeah, it's the longest running show. It means a lot to me, don't you know? You support the energy we put out here for the world. Oh, it's the Mark Pires show, longest running show on planet Earth. Don't you know? Talking about 1,460 days of long form. That's freaking crazy. Joanne's been wheezing the whole darn time. Yep, but I keep rhyming. Yep, picking up that guitar, we keep going. Ripping it up, yep, tearing it down. Yeah, don't you know? Cause we gotta make a new sound every night, yeah. Best part about this is I don't know what we're gonna do any time at all, yeah. We're gonna sing, gonna create some sort of comedy, yeah. Gonna rant about what's going on in the mainstream. That's what we do every night, yeah. Getting into it, yeah. Well, it's the longest running show on planet Earth. Is it a planet? Is it a disc? Is it flat? I don't freaking know. I'm just here trying to do the show, trying to inspire you to be the greatest moment of yourself. Don't you know it's all about moments? There's nothing else. Everything they've told you is a lie. The only thing that's real is what you feel inside. Yeah, we're all different, all unique. Yeah, that's something I could speak to. Oh, cause this is the moment coming true. Yeah, we're living through the universe's philosophies. Yeah, we're coming up with it in the moment, don't you see? Someone's got to write the book. That is what we're gonna do. That's what it took. Yeah, I don't need you to tell me what I need to do. No, I'm gonna do what I need to do. Cause we've got to explore the deepest parts of self. Yeah. I don't need to watch how you did it, no. It's the Mark Pires show. It's the moment being explored for 4 years in a row. It's all documented, yeah, go back, you'll never find a bad one. It's the Mark Pires show. Live. Freaking A. Freaking A. New song, created in the moment. It's, look, I've been here 4 years in a row, every day, 1,460 days in a row. It's the Renaissance Man show. We have the Renaissance Man Family Jam. And now we have the Mark Pires show. I think it's what it is anyway. I told you guys, like, it's just, you know, I'm Mark Pires, but whatever. But I think it's just Mark Pires show. You know what? We're here doing it. There's nothing like this show. That is something I am certain of. There's nobody writing songs live in the moment, creating comedies, full feature films for you in the moment, and inspiring you to find the greatness inside. Where are you finding that? You know what? Here's how you do it. You go and hire Tony Robbins, Ed Sheeran, and let me see, and Robin Williams, bring him back. And the three of them do a show for you every night. Yeah, no, but they're really popular and they're celebrities. Of course, but who are they before they were who they are? They're nobodies. Listen, there's a quote I had way back on this show. Everybody's a nobody till they're somebody. Everybody. Oh, yeah, but look at Stallone. Stallone was a nobody before he was Stallone. Everybody's a nobody until there's somebody. So don't forget that. Stop putting people on pedestals. Remember, you could be on that pedestal very easily. All you have to do is believe in yourself. Believe what you want is possible, and it becomes. It's not becomes possible. It becomes. Now, time is your only limitation. You have to figure out if you have enough in the tank to get through it. I'm here 4 years in a row, guys. Still can't get through the wall that they have around me in order to reach 1 million people, a couple million people. Nobody's seen this show in 4 years. But I keep going. Because time plus effort equals result. So every night, the show is fire. 1,460 days in a row. I'm never going to quit. I'll keep coming out here every day and putting fire out into this universe, creating a song, making you laugh, coming up with something. Joanne's going to be freaking wheezing. Like so. So freaking loud. Sometimes I have a hard time, you know. Anyway, guys, I want to play you the newest song. This is something I edited right before the show. It is not being released yet. I'm probably releasing it in the new year. Maybe next Thursday or something like that. Give it a week to breathe. I'm going to put it out and let it sit for a little while. I want you guys to spread this freaking song out there. It's freaking ridiculous. All right. I cannot wait to share it with you. I feel like everything we've been putting out lately is pretty solid. This is the song I dropped just so you have a feel. This is what I dropped earlier today. If you guys didn't get a chance to watch this yet, it's called I Got Your Back. I'm going to quickly just show you this. Not going to play the whole thing, but actually, I'm going to do the window capture anyway. Let's do it this way. We're going to do this together. Watch this. I like doing this. Okay, here we go. All right. So let's get in here together. Joanne, can you do me a favor and put me on the screen too, Joanne? I mean, it's freaking killing me. Oh, thank you, Joanne. You know, sometimes she gets it right. Never, but sometimes. Anyway, Joanne, do me a favor and play this trackaroo. Oh, sucky. Wait for the bass line, guys. Here we go.
Tangled up in a web of lies. Woo. No one knows how you can get outside. Yeah. Looking back in, trying to find a way until a day. Always caught off guard. Is anyone out there to help me? Put your hand up in the air and you say, I got you, I got your back.
All right, that's that, guys. I mean, look, that came out today. Please go and I'm going to put that link in the chat just so you have this. If you haven't gone over and liked this yet, give it a follow and a share, whatever the hell you do in order to support this show. Head over and do that right now. That's that. What I'm about to play you, I'm really excited about. And I think I'm going to drop out of TikTok because the people have dropped out, which is good because then I can take this thing off. I'm going just all about this show. Sorry, guys. You should head over to YouTube. I told you about it. You know? Anyway, guys, I Got Your Back is cool and all. But do you mind if I get down like a mofo on this new song no one's heard yet? This right here is what I got, okay? I'm pretty sure it's one of the most ridiculous things in history. It's probably not, but I like it. Look at this. When I do my own stuff, 18 views, 46 views, 13 views, they don't share that crap. But when I do Andrew Tate got arrested, 1,360 views. Oh, look. Longest running show got 553. That's actually pretty good, dude. But Tesla stuff, SBF got 1,600 views. Not bad, guys, but we can't get views for our actual content, which blows. We got to fix that issue, okay? I'm popping this on the friggin' screen. Joanne! I'm jamming with it. Hope you guys enjoy.
What's all the commotion? Why all the chaos all around me? There's no reason if you dig below the surface. No, there's no reason at all to stroke into a state of fear that you cannot act. You can't find a common sense, yeah, you can't use your mind anymore, yeah, you're living in a hole that they built for you. But you keep on trying to follow the rules. You were told from me and me that you must follow the leaders. Yeah, you gotta take them at their word. Yeah, no matter what. Yeah, don't use your don't use your North Star. No, don't even think about it. Just listening to the man, listening to the man. Living in a time where most would rather divide. Yep, hate 5 times over. Can't find a piece of love anywhere. None to share, no, you're holding it for you. Yeah, but you can't even comprehend that it's rotten to the core. You listen to the man, but it doesn't kill me, make me stronger. You listen to the man, what doesn't kill me, make me stronger. To listen to the man. Playing yourself. Take a look, take a long look around you. Well, you let them feed you the lies over and over, night after night. Yeah, you can't get a good night's sleep. Yeah, toss and turn, yeah. you're attached to all of the fear that you've been driven to. You're still here, right now. So what does that tell you? Yeah, that everything they're telling you was trying to get you away from this moment. And if you let them, this moment is the only thing you got, yeah. And if we're living in fear over and over and over and over, but we're still here, what does that say? Shut off the TV, yeah. Get you something creative, yeah. Something that takes you away from the narrative, yeah. Oh, just one small move, take the remote control and click the friggin' corner, yeah. Throw it on the ground, yeah. Take the plug out of the wall, yeah. Watch the TV fall to the ground, yeah. Shatter in pieces, yeah, no one needs it, yeah. All the lies coming out the sides of you, yeah. I'm over it, yeah. I don't need you. What makes me fear when I'm still here? Oh, what doesn't kill me make me stronger, yeah. You listen to the man. What doesn't kill me make me stronger. You listen to the man. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. Don't listen to the man. I don't understand. Nope. Everybody walking around with their heads in listen to the sand. Yeah, can't get it out for a moment. Yeah, understand what's going down. Yeah, don't listen to the man. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. You listen to the man. Don't listen to the man, no. You got to search your soul, yeah. Somewhere down below, yeah. It's not outside, no. When you wake from the dream, really nightmare, yeah. You may wake from the scare, say how to get through that matrix style experience I live for. What doesn't kill you make you stronger when you listen to the man. Together, listen to the man. I'm sorry. Hold on, nah, mama. You know, when Foch comes out and he's getting it, that's a good time, you know? It's a good thing with the old Focheroo. Guys, it's officially year 5. It's midnight. How freaking crazy is that? It ended right on midnight. Right when we finished the new song, Don't Listen to the Man. Right in the new year of this show, 5th year. Is year 5 the magic year for us? There are 13 people over here. That's my magic number. And it's year 5. Isn't year 5 the magic number for this show, the Mark Pires show, where we go live and take the world by storm? We're gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like, and then Joanne is like overwhelmed because now she has fans.
We hate Joanne, but she's bound to get some fans. You know, people are like, I can't wait. And they just can't wait for the wheeze, you know? Like, you know, you guys can't wait for the woohoo, and you can't wait for a song. You can't wait for me to just be like, guys, how's it going? Bang, biggity boo type of stuff. Joanne, some people are like, I can't wait for the wheeze. I get comments from Pamela, just like she's driving, and she just thinks about it. And she's just like, freaking Joanne. I just get them randomly, freaking Joanne. And I'm like, yeah. I get it, you know? I'm here. I got to, you know, deal with the cleanup. Guys, when you have a porta potty situation that you've created for Joanne, and it's a special one, you know, where they do a 3-time a week pickup, you know, because just a once to down to the porta for, I don't want to talk about it. If I talk about it too loud, then Joanne's going to have to go and use the porta. What's the, Joanne! Down the hall, second door on the right. She heard me. No, Joanne, second door on the right. She's been here how many days, guys? And she still doesn't know which door it is. The first one's Joanne, the first one's my toilet. Remember, the one that's part of the house. You're not allowed to have that one because you'll destroy the framing. We can't have your effervescence and the walls. I have to then rip out the sheetrock professionally. They have to come with masks, the ones that work. They're going to put them on with special exhaust scuba gear so they can breathe inside while they clear what you did. She gets it. That's why I got her the Porta, you know. The Porta's extra wide, you know, and it has a turbo exhaust system. Shoots everything right at the neighbor's house. He's a jerk. We got a jerky neighbor, you know, so we just send the poopadoops. Woohoo! At least the smell. There's a great town hall meeting we had last week. Oh, there's a neighbor that's been dropping the deuceroo, you know, into our backyard. They're like, it's a stupid dog. Dog? No, I'm sorry. Joanne, you know. I do have a couple dogs. And Maggie, you know, she's got a monster head. St. Bernard. You know, when that head walks through doors, and I'm kind of marveling at the fact that it got through, you know, without taking out the freaking frame. You know, I can't afford it, you know, to keep taking out frames and fixing them like Joanne does. You know, like when Maggie comes walking through, I'm like, I do one of these, I'm like kind of, you know, when you're driving a truck that's a little tall and you're not really sure if you're going to get under that underpass where the trains come, you know, it's 11'9". They have the sign there. It's like low pass warning. And you're like, shoot, I got that truck. I'm in the truck. And you're like, you're eyeing it as you get close. You're like, I think I'm 11'10". I'm going to take the freaking top off this thing. You know, that's not a good thing when that happens, by the way. Bang a biggity boo. You know, sometimes you see people stuck under those overpasses and you're like, classic, you know, he just didn't see it. You know, he didn't do the eye gauge deal. He's just like, didn't even think about it. You know, like you're not driving up to an underpass when you drive a stupid truck and going, I'm doing the eye gauge-aroo. I have to check and see if I got enough in the eye gauge to give it a clear. Because if not, I'm pulling off to the side. I'm taking out the tape measure. Seeing if I could take a little air out of the tires, perhaps. You know, I'm taking all the air out. I'm just rolling through that freaking thing. You know what I mean? Popping and destroying the rims in the process. And then I get through. And then you put the air back in and buy new rims. You know? I mean, what are we talking about over here? Sometimes you don't think. You know, you're just like, I'm going to take off the top of my trailer. You did the top of the trailer thing. I did the new rims. Who's an idiot? You tell me. You're both idiots. You should have backed away and gone around the other way where they had a higher underpass. So true. So true. Thanks, freaking, you know, like, who's the guy who does the road maps? Roger Atlas? Thanks, Atlas McGee. Right? What are we talking about over here? Guys, it's official. We're here, year 5. How's everyone doing out there? So we did it. 4 years in a row is freaking in the past. Right now, it's 12:06 on New Year's Eve in 2022, and it's the new year of my show that has been live every day since December 31st, 2018. Guys, think about that. On December 31st, 2018, I went live for the first time to the world. And what I did was just remind people I'm a real estate agent. And I did that because I just kind of was taking inventory on where I was at the end of 2018. And my 2017 was really strong. And 2018 wasn't as strong. And I'm like, what was different? And what was different is I did a lot more video in 2017. So I used to do this thing called the Christopher Walken walkthrough, where I do a walkthrough of the properties that I was representing. I'd be like, wow, guys, you got stainless steel. Oh, you see over there. Oh, Viking, you got range. You take it down. And there, air fryer. We're going to do some bread at night. You're doing the bread. And you're talking about, like, look, the crown molding is beautiful. Beautiful crown. You're going to get it. And you're going to never want to move. You know, and like stupid Christopher Walken walkthroughs, but people loved them, and I stopped doing them. And I stopped doing video in 2018. So I was like, that's the missing puzzle piece. I stopped doing video. And when I was 18, a few things happened when I was 18. I went to school and I bought my first guitar. Never knew I had any musical talent. Don't know anything about music, still to this day. I bought my first guitar, and a tablature, someone showed me how to play the major chords, G, D, C, A minor, F. You know, the major chords you'd see at the bottom. I was always kind of marveling when I first started playing. I was like, why am I only playing here? I was like, why am I only playing here? Look at all this other stuff. Why am I not able to play over here? And they were like, just stay in your lane, dude. And so I just wrote songs and played songs, and everything I played was based on these couple of, chords over here. And then about 6 months into playing other people's music chord progressions, because I would just go on and pull tablature, and I'd download it, and I got like Mr. Jones and a bunch of other tunes, like Dave Matthews songs and Pearl Jam. And I was doing I was trying to do whatever I could that I remembered, because I didn't know much music. I didn't start listening to real music until I was 18 as well. I listened to only hip hop because my cousin was a music producer. I'm giving you a lot right now. But I get the guitar. I start playing based on these chords somebody shows me, my friend Sean, who actually was the person I saw playing the guitar the first time. And I said, I'm buying a guitar tomorrow. Can you come with me and help me pick a guitar out? And he was like, yeah, I'll go with you. And so that guy, Sean, showed me the major chords. He's like, these are the chords. I saw him once. I put my fingers there once. I never forgot him. That's when you know you have something for something, okay? When you're just not like, I've seen many people try to play guitar before. You show them a chord, like this is the G chord. Okay, I can't get the bottom because the chord's broken. But this is a G chord, okay? Now, someone showed that to me. It may have been my brother, it may have been Sean, but either way, this is a G chord. And I know this is also a G chord. There's you could do two, you could do it like that, but I always play it full, like that. And so I was taught that, hey, this is how your fingers go. And I never forgot it again. And I just practiced on getting to it quickly. The C, same thing. Someone showed me it. I think it was my brother, actually. So my brother says, this is a C chord. Figured out the C chord, so every chord I learn, I just had to practice them because I figured out how to get there. So here's where it gets crazy. I decided to do something pretty early on. I started writing music about 6 months in. And when that happened, I was on a tear. I was writing like 2 songs a month. And now we're writing a song at least one song every single night. It's crazy. We've written so much music on this show. If someone was crazy enough to go back like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and just somehow go through every single night, we've missed 150 songs. Beautiful, amazing songs where I did stuff like... We had Ryan Hartwig on the last time. He's been on 3 or 4 times. The very last time he was on, I wrote 3 songs at night. I lost them all. Whoever can go back and find those and just source, hey, 22 minutes, 27 minutes, 43 minutes, I would very much appreciate that, because there were 3 songs. I wrote him 2 songs that night, and I wrote another song after he got off the air, and they were all fire. And I lost them. And every night we write songs and I forget them because I'm a real estate agent. That's how I make a living. So if there's a world, not a world, but this year is the world that we get people working for this show that are actually curating this content and taking everything I do on a daily basis and actually parsing it out and getting it out instead of me doing it. I can't. It's not a good use of my time to edit my content down, because I'm the only one who will do it. I got to have people out there. We have to take on the Tate mentality, guys. You know what Tate did? People started sharing his content. It wasn't just him putting it out. He had 16,000 people putting his content out. Think about that for a second. He started this thing called Tate University, where he was like, hey, I'll give you a cut of whatever I make on this program I have, like 25% of the program. And, and basically, all you do is post my content. If people use a code, if people use that code, then you get 25% of all the things. And 16,000 people are then sharing like crazy his content. It's not going to happen here, but I will tell you what, whatever money is ever possibly made by doing something like that, I'm fine with that. To me, I just want to make sure we get people here to know what we're doing. It's not about money to me. It never has been. If it was, I would have quit a long time ago. I'm here because you guys, we need this. Someone today on TikTok said, is it a fake news show? Is it a real news show? What's the story? I said, it's the longest running truth, positivity, live inspiration, comedy, and live songwriting show. This is an ultimate variety and positivity show. We speak only truth. There is no way around that because I don't follow the mainstream fake news National Enquirer media. I haven't watched TV, I call it the negatube, in 4 years now, guys. I stopped watching TV on December 31st, 2018. I've been here every day since. I haven't played golf since December 31st, before that, obviously, because it's Christmas. But I haven't played golf in 4 years. I haven't done anything that I considered to be a cool hobby I love to do since December 31st, 2018. I've dedicated the time I do have off from selling real estate to this world that at large has no idea what they were getting. And one day, perhaps, they'll go back and source it all and see what they missed and see all of the completely fire moments that took place every single night. Because again, time plus effort equals result. You've got to continue that effort throughout the entire time if you ever want a result. The only way to ever create is to always be reaching for more. I heard a nice piece of inspiration today from somebody just flipping through, and it was like, just do you. Like, and I know everybody says that, but this guy was like, the way he said it was kind of the way we live here. He said, you need to do what you love. And if you can't make money, you still got to do it, and you got to make money another way, which again, we do that with real estate. But the point is, everything, and this is crazy. They were saying the same, like, you got to hustle at something for 4 years if you want. I'm like, 4 years? I'm hitting 4 today. Like, what are we talking about over here? But they're like, you can't, it depends. People who want things, they never want to put the time in, all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, nobody's put more time in than this. The crazier thing about this is I didn't have to do it this way. I could have been a show every week for the last 4 years, be like, hey guys, that's cool. And it probably would have grown very quickly because there's only one a week and people are like, oh geez, I wonder what's going on this week. But when it's every single night, it's like, oh geez, okay, what else could it be? Well, it's freaking been ridiculous every night. You guys, we created 7 feature films so far. And outside of that, how many different shows? Back to the Future Mark, Stuck on Mars, Jurassic Mark, Invisible Mark, Super Mark. I mean, what? It's ridiculous, the silly stuff we've done here in order to take you away from this negative world. And if you go back, you're going to laugh at Joanne mostly, because that wheeze is ridiculous, you know? Humongocarditis. You know, when she decided to trust the science, we were all like, yay, Joanne's trusting the science up. You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes when Joanne's back there wheezing, we get it. We're like, That's right. She was like, Dr. Weasel Froggy, Dr. Weasel Froggy. She used to go back, and we used to get calls all the time, like, is Joanne there? And I'm like, who is this? Is this Dr. Weasel Froggy? Yep, this is Dr. Weasel Froggy. I'm like, what are you doing, Dr. Weasel Froggy? How many masks do we need? You need 5,747 masks. What, just for tonight? When you sleep. Wait, what about if I'm next to my wife, though? What are we talking about over here? You need double when you're next to your wife. Gotta wear protection. Dr. Weasel Frog, though. Like, really? I mean, like, we have the, you know, we're married, Dr. Weasel Froggy, you know, like, yes, I did. We did it. And we have kids. We're doing it. You want me to double-decker protect it? You know, yeah, but you gotta have 4. Quadruple protected. Dr. Weasel Froggy approved. Dr. Weasel Froggy approved. Never a good thing. What's that, Joanne? Joanne, stop rooting him on again. She's like, Froggy. Joanne sometimes is into it. You know, the only thing I have to say is this. Anybody out there, if I just my one thing I'm going to say about this moving forward. Anybody who's like, he's amazing, he's a good guy. The thing that they forced on the American people, if they got sick, he knew because he was the one who led the study in 2018 for Ebola. That remdesivir kills 53% of the people that take it. It causes renal failure in 40% of the people that take it. And after 8 days, the rate of people dying goes up by 43%. I'm sorry, I didn't say that right. So basically, you have this 43% chance of dying after 8 days of taking remdesivir. There's no positives to it. And they wouldn't let you take vitamin C. They wouldn't let you take any of the other things we were talking about and we were concerned about because we heard they worked in other countries. They forced us on a thing that killed, I'm sorry, it's 53. It killed with a 53% higher rate after 8 days. And you know what's crazy is they stopped it at 8 days of treatment. People got sick in those 8 days. Renal failure, death. And they're, it's the COVID. It's the COVID. I wonder how many were just, that's the way they went because of these freaking Fs doing something like this. So I just want to say that, okay? If you really are like, you're great, you're good, you did everything for the people that blah, 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 then you would have let us have vitamin C. Okay? Thanks for coming out. Vitamin C? Oh, all of a sudden you can't actually prescribe that at a high dose. There's doctors who are saying, they're like, I can't use, what are we talking about? This has been forever. We're allowed to use. We don't even need to have approval. Now you can't even get approval to use vitamin C. Oh, that's on the up and up. Listen, I just want to say this. However it wound up for you, just stay safe. Don't take anything else from the man. Don't listen to the man, okay? When I was 19, I wrote a song, and it was called The Best for You and Me. And the hook was, and I know that the man can get you down sometime. And I don't know if I could be free, but free fall with me. Free fly away like a dream. We love the ones we miss the most. At night, we walk along. How's it go? I gotta take this out and play it for you. It's probably not going to work because I don't have the... I may just have to put the microphone out and do one of these. I really wish I could plug this sucker in. Let me see if this even does anything when I do that. This thing's dead as a freaking door now. I thought I had some friggin' 9-volt batteries over here. What are we talking about? All right, so let's try something here. We're gonna do one of these. I'm gonna try to sing like this and see if you guys can hear me. Hopefully, we're gonna just give this. This is the hook. I'll go into the hook. And at night,
The cool air feels right to me, and I thank the Lord, and I pray for more. And if the time comes when we all judge ourselves, my Lord, just let me know, and I'll be there for you. And I don't know if I can say you. And I know that the man can get you down sometimes. That's not how it goes. Let's just go back, because I don't remember how this hook goes. And I don't know. I'm gonna come back to it. So we walk on down the road, holding hands, philosophers with gold, and I will soar in the clouds tonight. My Lord, just let me know, and I'll be there for you. And oh, I'm gonna miss this place when it's gone, and we're standing right here. And I'm not sure if we can be free. Free fall with me. Free fly away like a dream. You love the ones you miss the most. For sure. You love the ones you miss the most. When I know that the man can get you down sometimes, and I'm not sure if we can be free. Free fly with me. Free fly away like a dream. You love the ones you miss the most. For sure, you love the ones you miss the most. And at night, the cool air feels right to me, and I thank the Lord, yeah. I thank and pray for more. And if the time comes when we all judge ourselves, my Lord, just let me know, and I'll be there for you. So that's basically it, guys. And I know that the man can get you down sometimes, and I'm not sure if we can be free. You know, so that's a freaking fire moment right there for when I was 19 years old. September 21st, 1999 to be exact. And guys, we are here officially into year 5. I do want to thank you very, very much for joining me. And I want to see if perhaps I could pop something on for you, and it'll give me a chance to go bring the dogs out and see what is going down. Hold on, I'm up. Oh, wow. That was a good song when I wrote it. I haven't played it in a while, but it's good a song. I'll go just so. Let's see what we got here. Can we put something on, Joanne? What are we talking about? I'd really like to figure out why I try to play stuff here. For example, let's just see what happens when you push this on and you go like that. You don't get any audio. I don't know why. I wouldn't want to play this one anyway, but my point is, it's not working. You can't, sometimes you're wondering and it's just not working out. And then you're wondering what the story is. Let me see, I'm going to try one thing. It's most likely not going to work.
Upbeat, I know. No, I don't need you to tell me to have a smile on my face when I start. I've been doing this for 18 years.
Thanks for being a terrible Magoo. You know, when Joanne is a terrible Magoo, Andrea, thank you so much. And again, thank you so much for your donation today. Guys, I really appreciate you. Aiming for wisdom. S-Coop in the house. We of Liberty. Candace is kicking it with us. I'm going to pop something on for you guys. This may actually be a good thing for all of us. Let's see if I can find it. We have a song here that I heard today. I don't know what to put on. I got a Joanne situation over here, really. I think that this would be a good one. This one really made me laugh.
Let's be honest. The rent-a-car industry is the definition of boring.
Is it? Is it the definition of boring?
And the reason can be found.
No! I like this, guys. This is me, okay? I'm just doing it. This is what I said. When you're just going to do that and you're going to do what you do and just have a good time and say, I'm not going to try to create content the way people want me to create content. I'm going to create with the content I create. This is what I do, okay? I come out here and then we do stuff like this. I hope you enjoy it. I'll be right back. If there's a commercial, I'm sorry, I won't be able to get right back here, but it's worth this. These are always just ridiculous and worth the wait. I will be back, and don't get fresh.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
I think we should get into it, Joanne. Joanne, can you pull up the first story for me? Joanne, wake up back there. Wheezing while you nap? Freaking Nappy McGee. I'm going to start calling you that. Look, that's fine, Joanne. You want to be a napperoo. That's on you at the end of the day, whether it's going to on your gravestone. She liked to take naps. It's a legacy. Injuries reported after shots fired inside.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Davis.
Come on, are you
with
serious,
Davis
Dr.
Audiology.
Kristen Davis? You're going to go right in for the kill on an audio ad? Oh, look, it's audiology. Guys, check it out with Davis Audiology. We're doing it. We're here just interrupting the Renaissance Man show live in the middle of the freaking show. You know, we get enough of it from Joanne. Now we can get from Audiology McGee over here. God almighty. You know, yeah, I'm going to call Davis Audiology right friggin' now. Hold on. Where's my freaking phone when I need it? That's right. I forgot. It's my deck of phone. It's my cards that are a phone as well. Sometimes you guys don't realize that my cards are a phone. When I need to call, I make it from my phone cards. Yeah. May I speak to Kristen, please? Yeah, no, I'll hold. Yeah, Kristen, this is Mark Pires, Renaissance Man. I'm here on air right... Look, Kristen, I appreciate you're a huge fan, but you're interrupting the show. You paying for ads? Interrupting me right live in the middle of a news feed? I'm doing it. I already got a Wheezy McGee back here, and now I got you here doing an audiology update while I'm trying to read first story of the day. Yeah, no, I know. Well, I just think it's rude. You want to do a first story of the day interruption? Ad style? You know, that's something that you're going to have to answer for when you get to the gates of St. Peter. Oh, you were there. What did you do? You didn't let the Renaissance Man's first story of the day go. I'm sorry, you can't make it into heaven. No,
Kristen, it's in the Bible. I'm sorry. You should have looked it up. You should, Ecclesiastes sees 1942. Yeah, -7. Look it up. Right there. See? I told you. Yeah, no, you got to make sure you let Renaissance Man go in the middle of his first story of the day. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's like burning, in effigy moment where all of a sudden we're trying to save your soul. If we can, sacrifice an individual. No, we'll call Bill Gates. We'll ask him if he knows how to do it. He knows the process. You're right. Mark Zuckerberg would know as well because he's also the adrenochrome Moreau guy, right? Yeah, no, Kristen, look, I appreciate you're trying to build a little buzz for audiology. And you need Renaissance Man shows 16,000 people on right now. And you're saying if I get 16,000 people watching Renaissance Man and I can get in with my audiology updates, they're going to all of a sudden need an audiology update too. They're going to call me. Kristen, I get it. But look, at the end of the day, first story? You picked the first story of the day to do it. Look, you want to come in, sixth story of the day, do a little, hey, you know what, Renaissance Man? You need a freaking break. You've done 6 in a row. Let's take a break. Take a little sip of your coffee. Gonna do a story right now. But you come in first story of the day? I'm sorry. It's just rude. No, I appreciate you're a huge fan of the show. I appreciate that, Kristen, I do. But you don't get rude on me and do an ad in the first audio ad. No, look, you want to do a little video without audio in the background where you're going, look at me, I'm audiology lady. Can you go like this? Can you hear me? And like this, and you start doing and you're pointing to the ear. So then I'm watching, right? I'm doing my first news story of the day situation, and I see you doing a pointing to the ear thing. I'm like, wait a second, there's something wrong with this lady here on the screen. She's pointing, she has something. Let me see what she's saying. It's Kristen from audiology, and I freaking could do it that way, Kristen, But when you come on, automatically inserting yourself with an audio message to the Renaissance Man family, 16,000. I get it. You're trying to catch a couple thousand. I know. But when you're doing it, it's disruptive to the Renaissance Man message, of trying to build, a momentum of power, peace, love, and truth, at the end of the day. Yeah, exactly. No, Joanne's, you can't hear her wheezing. She said, is Joanne there? You freaking kidding me? You asked me if Joanne's here in the studio and you can't hear that wheezing? Hold on that. I'm going to be quiet for a second so you can hear that freaking wheeze. Cause it's like, seriously, I can't even deal sometimes. I feel like it's a drill in the side of my head. You ever seen that happen in the movie with Christopher Walken? Yeah. Wow, you come down, Joanne. Sorrow swell. Who know you get down Saturday Night Live. Of course, you're there Saturday night. No, Kristen, I know, Kristen, dead on. But I'm just trying to tell you, you can't. You can't disrupt the show with your dumb message about audiology. No, I'm not playing any more of it. It's crap. It's crap. You should ask Renaissance Man Show if I could do the freaking ad for you. And then in the middle of news stories, I'd do a little, guys, check out audiology with Kristen. She's the freaking bomb. We're bringing that one back. We're telling people that you're the bomb. And we stopped doing that, but we're bringing it back for you. Yeah. Oh, good point. We don't want to say that because of Putin. He's putting in the work, though, right? In the war right now, he's putting people into a really crazy state of mind, and he's putting the pressure on Zelensky for sure. Wouldn't you say? No, I don't care what you're, if you're going to be putting your ads on my show, you better be ready for my puns because I'd be putting them out there. Okay. All right. So look, end of the day, Joanne's wheezing. I'm going to get you a little listen in. Ready? Check this out. This is called the silence, 5 seconds of silence. So you could be disgusted with the wheeze of Joanne Soros. Yeah. Yo, she sounds exactly like her father. That's why. All right. Hold on. Here we go.
We just hit a roadside bomb. I had to get a lot of blood transfusion to stay alive. I don't know where my blood came from, but I know somebody out there donated their time to make me here today.
Right? Right, Kristen? It's the loudest thing in the room. Louder than when I scream at the top of my lungs, Charlie Day style. And when you're doing it. And then you're sitting there and you're like, oh, yeah, it's not bad. You're telling me it's not bad? You're there, other end of the line, getting ready for your next freaking ad. What are you filming your next ad right now? Guys, it's Kristen from Audiology. It's crap, Kristen from Audiology. You better get a professional in there and pretend they're Kristen from Audiology. You know what I mean? You get like, I don't know, you get like Chloe Savagnin, or you get like a friggin', I don't know. I'm trying to come up with our actresses' names, but I don't watch TV or movies anymore. I shut it off on December 31st, 2018 when I started the show. Yeah, no, I haven't watched TV since. No, it's the freaking Negatube. What are you gonna watch? What are you gonna get on the Negatube, huh? Oh, I feel like crap now. Oh, yeah, I know. That's the point. You don't tune into it. You shut it the frig down, and you show up Renaissance Man Show. We're doing it 2 hours a day, 1,202 days in a row, Kristen. I forgot, yeah. She said, preaching to the choir. I know, I'm in the freaking chat right now. All right, Kristen, easy does it. I didn't know you were in the chat doing it YouTube style, one of the 17,000. We went up to 17. Now we're back to 16,000. You know, it's a moving target here, YouTube. You know what I mean? 17,000, 16,000. You're trying to capture them all. I get it. I get it, Kristen. But look, I have to tell you one thing, okay? I'm about to get into the first story of the day. If in midst of the first story of the day, later into this first story, if there's another ad from Kristen freaking Audiology, you're getting another call. No, I appreciate that you're a huge fan, Kristen. I really do. Thank you so much. And if you're in there in the chat, love out to you, but don't ever do this again. What are you're laughing? Oh, I'm here in the chat, and look, I got to see myself on the Renaissance Man Show with the 16,000, 15,000. We're down to 15,000 guys. What are we doing? Why are we going down in the thousands? You know, we're here with Kristen. And she's, you know what it is, Kristen? You're a freaking buzzkill. You know, you're a dud. You are a dud. You're in the chat. You're not even adding anything in the chat. You're here on the phone, dudding it out, you know? I got Joanne back there. She's more interesting with her freaking wheeze, you know, than you here with your duddiness. Yeah, no, I get it. You know, you figure you're so bland, you know, that if you came out here and you do your audiology thing in the middle of the show, you may capture a couple. Kristen, you just knocked us down to 14,000. It's frustrating, Kristen, you know, because we're trying to do a show here, you know, and you just keep knocking them down 1,000 at a time. You know what I mean? And look, I'm not blaming you, like, per se, but it's friggin' your fault. You know, down to 13. We just went down to 13K. It's all on you. I'm leaving it on your doorstep. I'm leaving a pile of Saki of Crappy on your doorstep, just like Jen Saki of Crappy's been doing. She's leaving Saki's of Crappy on every American doorstep. You can buy the t-shirt on Shopify. It's truthbomber.myshopify.com. Yeah, that's right, Kristen. You better freaking buy a shirt. When I call you next time to yell at you for your dumb ad, It's freaking terrible. I mean, the worst ad in history. Okay. When I call you again next time to rip on you about how dumb your ad is and how bad it is and terrible acting. Like, I mean, seriously, you're the worst actress I've ever seen in my life. You know, like sometimes when I watched this, I was cringing. I had a cringe experience where all of a sudden I was like, you know, like you're there, you know what I mean? Doing it. And I just felt the cringy for you, you know? Oh, you're going to do well, I feel that all the time when I watch you do stupid stuff, Mark. Well, that's the point of my show, okay? I'm here doing stupid stuff because I'm trying to take this pressure off the world, all right? You're doing just bad, stupid stuff. You just look really dumb. I'm looking really dumb intentionally. Doing it. Yeah, no, Kristen, that's right. I'm done. You brought us down to 12,000 watchers, viewers right now. We're down to 12,000 because of you. You're a crap guest. You know, if anybody ever asks, like, what are your accolades? Like, what kind of draw? 11,000. You brought us down to 11,000. You know, I'm here all of a sudden. We're looking at it. We went from 16,000 to 11,000 viewers in a matter of seconds. All because of you. Because of your wheezing. Oh, back up to 12. You know what? Look, I have to say, maybe you're onto something here, you know, with being a dull individual. And maybe people are like, I like dull individuals. Let me go back on and watch her. We're up to 12,000 again because of you. You got dull and it became all of a sudden interesting. You know, they say like a fad, like it goes in cycles. Like, oh, you know, mullets were really, really funny. And now all of a sudden kids have mullets again. Can we talk about that? Kristen, what is the story with mullets being cool again? My kids said that everyone has mullets at school. And I said, are they freaking stupid people? And then I saw a kid the other day with his sides were shaved. Kristen, get this. Side shaved. Friggin' mullet. Joe Dirt. Yeah. Joe friggin' Dirt. Wow. Joe died. You come down. Kristen, you just brought us down to 10K. We're at 10K subscribers, 10.1 subscribers. You just brought us down to 10K viewers in the moment because you're so freaking duddy. Duddy McGee. You know what, Kristen, why don't you go back to the chat and maybe add some value there, okay? Because I'm done with you. It's clear you brought us down to 9K. It's clear that you have no benefit for the Renaissance Man show. Back up to 10. You did it. Good job. You know, sometimes when we get to yell at you, it's an up and down cycle. You know what I mean? And what? You're not going to believe this, Kristen. You just got us up to 11K. We are up to 11,000 viewers here, YouTubing it, and it's quite exciting. You knocked us from 16 down to 9, back to 10. 9. You're at 9. You're the worst. You are the worst, Kristen. Look, I'll tell you what. I am not going to watch your audio. Fine. No, I'll put it on for a second. Let's put it on for a second, dummy. You ready? Here we go.
Whether you already know us or know you need us, your hearing is essential, and so are you.
Oh my goodness. Did you have to do the stupid accent too? Like, did you have to do the dumb accent on top of the crappy acting? You know, and if you didn't know us, then you now are knowing us. You did that? I wasn't wrong the first time. It's the worst. It's the worst commercial in history. Let's watch some more.
Your upstate hearing team at Davis Audiology.
At Davis Audiology. Why did you have to do so? Why did you do so jumpy? Why are you so jumpy on the Davis Audiology? Why can't you say it more like just flow, like let it flow? At Davis Audiology. You have to go at Davis Audiology. How did you have to pronounce every single consonant? Oh, I'm going to pronounce every syllable. You're going to do that? A-E-I-O-U. Yeah. Is Y in there sometimes? You know, look, you're doing it. Listen.
All 3 locations are open and ready to help.
All 3 locations are open. Audi Freakinology, guys. Go make sure you don't, check it out. Actually, you know what, Kristen? I feel bad. But you just brought us down to 6K viewers. We're down to 6K viewers. Saturday Night Live, day 1,202 in a row. And you knocked us down to 5K. You know what, Kristen? I'm getting back to the news now because clearly The Renaissance Man family hates you. You went down for 16. We lost 10 people. 10,000 people didn't want to stay and watch. They didn't want to hear you. They didn't want to hear about your, stupid audiology ad. Yeah. No, I'm going to get off the air with you now. I'm going back to the show. I'm doing a freaking news story of the day. First one. You ruined it. What's that? No, Joanne, your wheeze isn't freaking tolerable. Kristen, you're terrible. Joanne's got the wheeze of freaking nightmares. Seriously? Like you think that there's someone with a chisel outside and he's about to just stick it into your back and you can't grab it. It's in that part of your back you can't grab. You know what, Kristen? You just got us back up to 10K. Look, I'm going to get going now, Kristen, okay? I got to talk to the 10,000 people that are here on the Renaissance Man Show on YouTube. We're doing it, all right? Got to do the news. Make sure you just knocked us, you're knocking us around, Kristen. Knocking us around. And I'm going to get off the air with you now. I'm going to salvage the show, which you clearly ruined. Yeah. No, again, thank you. Appreciate that you're a fan of the show. And I will talk to you later. Thank you, Kristen. Again, stop with your stupid ads. Yeah. All right, bye. Right, guys? I mean, she's here. She's doing it. Like a Dumbo McGillicuddy. Oh, man. Joanne, stop wheezing! And see, all of a sudden, we're back up to 11,000. As soon as we got her off the air, everybody's like, oh, she's off the air. Good, we're back. Sometimes when you're looking to really bring someone into the show, you want to try to lift them up. We want to lift them up, especially they have a new ad. They want to get it out there. It's for Dave S.A.D.L.I.D. And you want to make sure you get it, into the public eye, and you want to have 11,000 people see the ad. I get it. And she hit it when we had 16,000. That was the thing that really, really, I guess, got me. I was like, are you serious? You're gonna take advantage of the 16,000 people watching Renaissance Man Show? Unfreaking real. $12,000. 14,000. We're up, Joanne. Back up to 14,000, 13,000. We're moving around. Joanne. Look, we're going to get back to the story. We're getting away from the stupid audiology ad. The point of this story was very simple. There's a lot of bad stuff going on in the world right now, Joanne. This isn't a comedic story, okay? But we just obviously did some comedy for a little while leading into the story while you wheezed your freaking face off and annoyed the hell out of everybody in the chat. We lost 3 people. All in. We lost a lot more because of Kristen, but then gained them back, and then you're still back there swallowing souls with your wheeze. The shooting happened on Saturday. Joanne, can you remind us what this was? Because we got into that random story about, having the audiology lady taking all of our juge. We were moving. We were going.
Took our
all
juge.
of a sudden, you know what I mean? I got the Davis audiology. Stupidest freaking commercial I've ever seen in my life. She comes out, destroys the show. First story of the day. Joanne, you let it happen. Did you allow that ad to be placed? Joanne, I don't like an ad. First story of the day. Right there, did it. Trying to get into the story. And you're doing a little, let's just put an ad right here, right before Mark gets into it. Just he's about to get into it, right after the first, title. But the story, here's the title, a South Carolina shooting. Freaking audiology lady pops in, A shooting at a mall in South Carolina left multiple people injured. This shooting happened Saturday afternoon at a Columbiana Center in Columbia, South Carolina. Oh, yes. So we used to do the news every single night. And then all of a sudden, we kind of switched up the show when we went shorter form. But I do believe we still should have one news story a night. It should be a little bit more tight. It should be a song, a piece of news, some comedy, Max and freaking Maggie eating something and fighting. In the back, we wager Maggie gets 10-1 odds. And I think that means that she's going to win 10 times more than him. Because she'll freaking eat anything. including a full-size Australian Shepherd. One bite. Hungry hippo. You know what I mean? I mean, Maggie sometimes reminds me of Hungry Hippo when I was a kid. The one that would just eat freaking everything. You're like, bah. You're like playing that game and all the mouth was just like, dun, 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 dun. And then stupid noise went with it. Maggie. Hey, Maggie, show everybody your dumb head. Where is she? Hold on. Maggie. Do you see her back there? Look at that. She's floating in space. She's the size of that building, guys. That freaking head. Look at that. It's the size of a building top. They thought about using her as a spire. They're like, that would be cool. Top heavy. Didn't work in storms. You didn't want to be the one that was like, you know, like, oh, it's supposed to come back. It's supposed to go like this. No, I'm sorry. It's just because it had Dumbo McGee on the top, you know, leaning. When you have a dog that's got a head the size of friggin' Mount Everest and it's leaning, you know, the spire's supposed to be light. There we go. Look at that Shaky. Come here, Shaky. Hey, come here, Maggie. What are we doing over there? Where are you going? You're going to go eat freaking Max? Where? She's going offset. Off screen. Thank you, Maggie, for... Where are you? Now you're back over here. There she is. What did you tell me you didn't eat my amplifier? I see part of it. She ate, I think, 3/4 of the amplifier. You get to see a part of it. That's an amplifier. That's a Mesa Boogie amplifier. It was a Mesa Boogie amplifier until Maggie ate 3/4 of it. She ate three of the tubes. There's 4 tubes. She ate 3 of them. There's 1 tube left, though, and I have a speaker. When I plug it in, it sounds like Joanne wheezing. You know? That's what happens here. Max, you good boy? Maggie, you good girl? See, listen, sometimes they're friggin', you know, all out, like Michael Vick in it. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to jail type of thing. Where, like, you're throwing money out there. You know? We started a league, you know, inner city, you know. We were called the Tough Brigade. You know, I had the super trained St. Bernard group, you know what I mean? Where they'd bring up these vicious dogs, and then I'd bring people like, you know, dogs like Maggie. Mm-hmm. She'd just swallow the stupid dog, one freaking, you know, Hungry Hippo style. Maggie, were you trained Hungry Hippo style? Like, where did you learn that? Oh, she said from Sensei Round Eye. Who knew? Who knew that she got it all from Round Eye, you know? Most people didn't realize the effect of Round Eye. When the first statue was erected, that was the tell, you know? That was when everybody just gathered around and they said, you know what, we need to celebrate this moment. Round Eye. And when people gathered and came up with the song, that was when it got real, you know? There's only one Sensei Round Eye. And like, I had to come in and do the coronation, you know? They gave me a little champagne bottle. Yeah. The hook was pretty cool, you know? Round Eye. There's nothing like Round Eye, yeah. So the Round Eye, yeah. Sensei Round Eye. And then they had like this weird like organ that went like, and it was like, Round Eye, Round Eye, you know, they were doing it, you know. The hook, guys, you knocked over the freaking camera again. The bass line was awesome. You know, you guys remember that? Remember that? Put that on the loop. It's freaking fire. I may have to do that. Go back and play it, loop it, do that, you know, because those all work together, you know. Guys, where are you friggin' going? You know, I'm here doing a show. 4 years in a row, live every day. And we officially did it, didn't we, Joanne? Oh, goodness, fam and friends. This has been ridiculous fun as usual. If you can, share this 4-year episode, because we officially had our New Year's Eve into
the 5th year in a row of this show. When I see you tonight at 10 p.m., actually, it's going to be earlier than that. I'll try to put something out, see if you guys can hopefully throw it on Telegram, everywhere else, but I will go live at some point on New Year's Eve. And when I reach you on New Year's Eve, it will officially be the first day of year 5. Right now, we're kind of doing a prelude. Yeah, is that what it's called? Joanne, what are we talking about over here? Max, can you sit down and stop eating stuff? This friggin' dog ate my glove and chewed it in half. Dude, what are you doing? Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Say hi to everybody. You know? You're here to be my mascot, okay? You are here to be the Mark Pires Show mascot. Can you say hi to everybody? Say what's up. My name's Mascot. I'm doing it. I'm a good pup. You are a good pup. I love you, boy. See, this dog right here is freaking awesome. This is Max. And Max is doing it. When he's not knocking over my camera for the beat seat, he's hanging out here and chewing on something in the studio. But, you know, this is my favorite part of dogs. When they'll sit there and not eat crap and they'll just let you pet them. That's nice, you know. That's a nice thing. And sometimes when they listen, it's nice. Max is a cutie, isn't he? Yes, you are a cutie, bud. Yes, you are a cutie. Maggie, where did you go? Problem is, if we bring Maggie up close, you know, she's in the background. If you bring her up close, we need an extra wide lens. Okay, hey, sweetie pie. We were just talking about you. Come here. Come here, baby girl. Can you show everybody your monster head? Come here. Humongo, we call her. Oh, I'm sorry, Joanne. We forgot. We call you Humongo Carditis. We don't want to confuse people. Come here, Maggie. Show everybody your dumb head. Look, you know, look at that thing freaking shake. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Maggie, come here, girl. At least she's not downstairs eating a block of wood. She's like freaking, you know how some of those bees bore through wood? Maggie eats wood. Just like, you're like, holy freaking cow, I had a 2x4. What's with the shaking? You know, like you're in here, you're in my space doing a shakeroo. Sit down, pal. Hey, buddy, come here. Good boy, good boy. Maggie, can you stop running away? Hey, get over here. Hold on now, man. Hey, Maggie, I'm over here. You're over there. What are we talking about? Right? Hey, Max, you're a good guy over there. Yes, you are. You got a dog. He's sitting there doing it. Maggie, can you get the frig out of the back of my stuff? You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden the lights are dimming and the TV screen goes off. She's freaking knocking over the camera. What is going on? 2023 is coming. Guys, I'll tell you what. I am very much looking forward to 2023 when we take this thing to a whole new level together. So do me a favor. Make sure you spread the word. Leave a comment after the show. I see 22 family members kicking it with us. Leave a comment on this video just with something, okay? If you have not heard the song I released earlier today, which is Don't Listen to the Man, go freaking listen to it. Scroll back. I think it was about 20 minutes into the show. We also wrote a piece of music tonight. Just real quick. This.
Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. It's the Mark Pires Show.
What's the freak going down with Max Scott? You got don't buck it out me, yo. Get you on the microphone. Give us a box. Max, bark it. Bark, Max. Give me a bark. Bark that, Max. Yo, Max, give me a freaking bark. Come on, buddy.
For the last 4 years in a row. It's the Mark Pires Show. So you know we're going to go every night for the rest of the day. 4 years in a row. Yeah. It's the Mark Pires Show. Don't you know? Go ahead and leave it up. Yeah, don't
life. You got to let it flow through you. Yeah. Live every night for the last 4 years in a row. It's the Mark Pires Show.
What the freak, dogs? Yo, don't you know? What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Get the hell over there. Don't you get the chair? Yes, sit down, yeah. Take it to poop like Joe Ware. Yes. Oh, Weezy McGee, yeah. Weezy McGee, yeah. Weezy McGee, yeah. Joanne's a Weezy McGee, guys.
Live every night for the last 4 years in a row.
Oh, goodness, guys. That song right there is some fire. Some fire right there. Let me head over to the main screen and say goodnight to each and every one of you. So please do me a favor and say goodnight now or forever hold your peace. Forever hold on now, mama. Guys, we've done something I think pretty remarkable. We managed to broadcast without Maggie eating my beat seat while I sit on it. And then all of a sudden, where'd Mark go? And I'm going, hey guys, I'm over here. Because I'm now sitting on the floor. That's a good thing. But 4 years in the books. We start year 5 tomorrow, today, later on today. As we also celebrate New Year's Eve. It's a double-decker here on this show. Every year going forward. Think about that. Why is this playing like that? Every year going forward, on December 30th is our New Year's Eve for the show, and December 31st we have our New Year's Eve for the world. So we get 2. Everybody else gets 1. Let's get more people here for the next one. Maybe we'll have it somewhere where we can actually be there together, and we can create songs together and comedy and bring the freaking dogs and put them in the back because they don't know how to deal with people. Maggie especially. She'll eat you. I'm sorry. Hi, Maggie. Where the hell did you go? Where's Ass Coop? Where did Ass Coop go? Max, what are you doing? Max didn't do it. Max is like, it's Maggie. She's just like, and then all of a sudden this like weird moist mammal came down, right? No good. No good. I think moist mammal came down, which all of a sudden we couldn't find moist mammal either. We're like, where the frig is moist mammal? Stupid Maggie. That dumb head, you know. I get it. Guys, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing? What are we talking about over there? Come here. I want you to say goodnight. Come here. Mags. Come here. Mags. There you are with the dumb head. Come here. Say goodnight. Oh, there it is. Look at this head. Look at that head. That bot, like her nose is the size of my freaking head. Hey, what are we talking about all ahead? We're not doing the freaking, cockfighting here on the show tonight. We don't need it. No holds barred. Michael Vick's coming in. He's got top dollar on Maggie. Let's go. Who's taking it? I'm giving you a bang biggity boo. You guys, I'm putting 50 on Maggie. Guys, hey, get over here. Come here. Hey, what are you doing? Stop fighting each other, Aish. Guys, get out of here. All right, this is bad, guys. Hey, don't you dare by me in the show. Get to stepping. You guys want to go and fight, go over there, but don't you dare come near me and start biting. I'll neck chop a mofo. Hey, what are you doing? What do you got, Max? What do you have, dude? What did you take of mine? This is the problem. Every night I'm here, Max takes something and freaking starts chewing on it. Maggie doesn't like him to have anything, so she tries to eat his face. What are we talking about, Goodness. I guess tomorrow we'll deal with it. Figure out what the hell. Oh my goodness. Who's got 50? Who wants to? Anyway, aiming for wisdom. So good to see you again. Thank you for kicking it. Barella, my brother. Bradley Smith in the house, my man. Candace Thigpen. It's always a wonderful time to see Candace. Sydney, my brother from Alaska.
Guys, remember Sid 45. It's the thing. Max, what's going down with you? Derek Pardon, how are you, my friend? So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming back. I love seeing people multiple nights in a row. Derek, it's awesome seeing you. Please come back, bud. Jacqueline. What can I say, Jacqueline? We've been doing it, right? 4 years in the books. I got hair all over me from these stupid dogs doing a shakaroo over here. Joanne, stop wheezing. It's partially the wheeze, too. She gets into the air and it affects my psychological, vibration. Pamela Swan. I'm sorry for Joanne, Pamela. I can sense your freaking Joanne right now, Oh, Renee Woods, you rock. So good to see you. S. Coop, you are amazing. Stacy Michaels, you are amazing. Oh my goodness. Who else? Virginia, he's here. Virginia, you're amazing. We of Liberty and Freedom is amazing because those things are very amazing. We, Liberty and Freedom. We need all those things. And that's what she represents. And we love having her here. And Wharton Fissel, my man. Wharton, I hope you're feeling better, guys. Keep sending Wharton some love. And I hope tomorrow we have some more time together in order to do some soul healing. It's funny, we go through so much in our days that we need this kind of to repair some of the wrongs in the day, and we all have them. Can't do everything right, and so we need to figure out how to come here and just step away and maybe reflect and then help ourselves heal from things. And the best way to do that is with friends and being lifted up into the light. So tomorrow, I look forward to doing it again. Moist, my friend Moist. Guys, that's just a freaking funny word. Till tomorrow. It's Mark Pires. And this is the longest running daily show on planet Earth, so make sure you share, leave a comment after the show, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. You got to go away, you gotta